Thanks for the help. Those bastards got a couple of good hits in. I'd be dead if you hadn't come. Ever since the last guardsman left Aneb, the bandit situation has got out of hand. I suppose they see us as easy pickings. The name's Medjai. I was a guardsman myself in my youth. But that was another life. Up until a few weeks ago, I was enjoying a deserved rest. Then Amicus just up and left in the middle of the night. Bandits noticed he was gone not long after. Made us a soft target. Not as though I can offer them much resistance. You've proved yourself more than capable in a fight. How would you like to prove your skills as a tracker? We really need to find Amicus. See if we can convince him to come back. Few others in the village seem to care about the raids. Most are obsessing about where they'll get their next sip of Kuma. The rest are probably in league with the bloody bandits. Please, find Amicus. Tell him I'm sorry for whatever we did that made him leave. Oh, that's great news. Thank you. Please return soon with Amicus. Any sign of Amicus? Possibly. A slaver's caravan recently passed through Aneb village. Perhaps they hired him. Slavers do have deep pockets. A centaur makes an imposing guard, something I only fully appreciated after Amicus had left. The slavers seemed in a rush to get out of town. Wouldn't be surprised if he'd already struck a deal and knew we'd try to counter it. He and his entourage set up a camp north of here, said something about joining up with another caravan. If that's true, then they may still be up there. You might catch them if you hurry. Did I not mention that? Yes, big chap. Lower body of a horse. Can't miss him. That's right. Horrible stuff and highly addictive. Supposed to give you the stamina of an ox. Until the cravings kick in, that is. People came here to be free from the rigid city order. They enjoy experimentation. Kuma is just another temporary obsession. Whilst it's stronger stuff than what we'd usually tolerate, there's nobody to turf out the traders, until Amicus is back, that is. They've just taken advantage of Amicus's departure. Once he's back, they'll just move on to something else. You know where to find me, should you learn anything new. Yes, what do you want? Old man, you mean Medjay, perhaps? Why is one not surprised the fool has others chasing after the beast? Do you not know with whom you've been dealing? The old man followed the centaur around like a lamb after its mother, desperate for a suckle, if you catch one's drift. He's as much heartbroken as he is concerned about the rise in crime. One must admit, however, that his concerns on the latter are far from illegitimate. The Wolves Circle, petty thieves and bandits plague Aneb now. Trade is crippled, and by what? One death? Absurd. True, a body was never recovered, but, well, he had a good thing here. One can only assume the worst. The merchant Renshed has reported a missing shipment. The bandits who killed Amicus may be responsible. One wouldn't presume, but one might suggest starting there. Speak with Renshed. Tell him Euthemius sent you. If you found yourself in one situation, you would understand. One was assigned by the guild to this backwater. The so-called rare goods these traders peddle here would hardly catch one's gaze in a real market. Even so, Aneb does yield some profit. Meager though it may be. The guild simply cannot turn down the prospect of profit. Of course, these bandit attacks are an assault on commerce. The village cannot afford the disruption for long. One, on the other hand, one may not have to remain here much longer if this state of affairs continues. Yes, one thinks you should.